How to replace motor brushes on the Hiretech drum sander. This how-to guide applies to both the HT8 clamp bar and expanding drum sander. The part numbers for both motor brushes and brush springs can be found in the video description below. Before starting, make sure your sander is disconnected from power and you're using the appropriate safety gear. The brush condition can be checked through the motor housing vent and should be performed between hires. Reduced power or sparking from the motor compartment are the first signs of motor brush wear. To replace the motor brushes, remove the wall end guard using a Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the 4 screws that attach the wall end shield. Then using the jacking screw points, use 2 screws to slowly loosen the wall end shield without removing it completely. Undo and remove the topmost brush block wire. Take care not to drop the screw and washer into the motor compartment. Rotate the wall end shield and brush block assembly to give you access to the second wire and disconnect it. Again, take care not to drop the screw and washer into the motor compartment. With both wires removed, the wall end shield and brush block can be removed from the body of the drum sander. Remove all 4 brush springs and then using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the brushes and set them aside. Carefully clean the compartments of any dust. A soft bristle paintbrush works well for this. Install the 4 new motor brushes, making sure the screws are tight. Set your brush springs aside for the moment. Carefully position the brush block assembly around the armature. Turning the brush block and guiding the brushes from the underside may help you get them located correctly. You may also feel some resistance when locating the brush block. This is the bearing finding its location and is completely normal. You can also check that the brush block spins freely. Before installing brush springs, double check they are installed with the brush spring cutaway positioned towards the spring. Starting at the 12 o'clock position, install the first brush spring. Then rotate the brush block 1/4 turn to give you easy access to install the next spring. Take care not to drop a spring as you'll need to remove the entire brush block assembly and repeat the process. With the wall end shield in place, use the machine markings to correctly set the orientation of the brush block. This is critical for the correct function of the drum sander. Once aligned, reconnect the wire, taking care not to drop the screw into the motor compartment. You can rotate the brush block partially to help make access easier. Reconnect the topmost brush block wire, again taking care not to drop the screw into the motor compartment. Any slack in the wire can be tucked into the cavity between the field and the sander frame. Then simply reinstall the 4 screws that secure the wall end shield and brush block. This is a good time to double check the clocking on the brush block. Fit the wall end guard, handle and twist lock plug. Then perform a run test and test and tag according to your own procedures.